Yo, guys, I think I found a nice way to make some decisions in some aspects of life. For example, right now, I was thinking, like, okay, why do I find this forest so peaceful right now? Like, why am I so happy right here? I could go like way longer, but I only have shorts on, and there's tall grass, and everything is like kind of wet. And then I came to the conclusion that I'm kind of overstimulated, I guess, from earlier this morning, sadly, and from some work I had to do. And I will just show you the forest. And I think this is like kind of what is needed in life, this balance, this antidote, you know? For example, I don't know, when you consumed a lot of content, it's like really nice to maybe go out and create something or do some work, you know? It feels really nice then and really rewarding. And I think this is kind of why you can trick your brain into doing like your reward system basically into just working because your brain will just feel fulfilled, but it will search for like the antidote, you know. It's like kind of confused on this. Of course, also the rewards are also nice. I think this is just a little side aspect that I came up with. It's like your your brain thinks basically there's going to be this better side effect, but it doesn't come, you know, if you keep working. um, yeah, but also, for example, when you're, no, when you have like a lot of energy at some time in the day, and you do something, it's also this antidote that basically sets you on the baseline, you know. And I don't know if you do a lot of good things, for example, that can be considered good, there might be temptation to do something bad, and if you like do a lot of bad things, maybe you want to do something good after a while, you know, for other people. This isn't discussing whether doing A or B is good. It's just discussing this like relation, kind of. But yeah, well, I just keep walking because it starts raining now. Uh, I'm really unexperienced, really, in sharing my thoughts. Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Maybe, I don't know. uh, but yeah, I will just keep walking and go home now. It looks so nice. I think you should go into forests more often. I love it. Being in touch with nature, what God created, it's really nice. And I think it's also important to like listen to what God is saying. I've been an atheist for a while, and there's still some things that I cannot answer at this very moment. And I might not ever be able to answer it, but if it weren't for God, I think there would be some, like Jesus Christ, I would think there would be some higher force, some other higher force, you know. That's so nice. I mean, the chance to be born as a human, set apart from all other of the animal kingdom, the chance is so low, you might as well just make something good of it, you know. Just don't doubt and believe in yourself, believe in others. Like, see the good in other people and they will see the good in you. And you might say like you don't care about it, but I think like deep within everybody cares about it, you know. We would of course we can adapt to like stress and fighting people and I don't know, mentally conquering, I guess not conquering physically anymore really, at least not like the regular person can do it. Of course some presidents, some whatever, but I think like peace is really the nicest thing you can just, it's just on giving, you know, and love. You give it and you receive it, and like it doesn't get less, you know, it just multiplies with the more people you share it. And yeah, some people really need this. Like sometimes when I see people and I think like other people might just see this facade that they're putting up basically, where they're acting tough, being hateful towards other people and towards themselves, of course. I mean, a lot of these people, they don't like themselves at all. And what I feel is just like empathy, I guess. Pitifulness. I don't know if that's the correct word. Because I just know like this is just like a defense mechanism, you know. Oh, this is cool, kind of. And I really think the mind holds a lot of power, but of course also your circumstances. And I think the circumstance of a lot of these people were like they didn't get the love from their parents or maybe from their peers as well. Both is important, of course, that they could develop correctly. Like in my opinion, that also accounts to correct development. Because I don't know, man, like I used to value intelligence and looks and height and everything so high. But honestly, like, I don't know, once you see a person in life that's like really nice and really good and might like defy your expectations of what really is important in life, you will see this as well, and I really hope you will see this. I don't know, you might think of like some people, some group, I don't know. I remember in Thailand I saw like some people in the van and they were like blasting some TikToks, but just for a short time, and they turned it off after like, I mean they didn't care, but they turned it off anyway. And later though at the trip, the bus was almost going and they went back, these two people, and actually warned me to come like with them. And I was like so thankful. And then you oftentimes you're like judging people, you don't even see the full picture. And oh man, what's going on now? The rain. But you actually do not see the full picture of them. And it's really, really important. I have to lay emphasis on the character of people. It's more important than you think, because okay, of course, for your partner, for example, you want them to be attractive, to have attractive offspring, blah blah. But imagine, like for a lot of people, I don't know, it's like for friends and stuff, it's like way more example that they have a good character. Because let's say, what does it give you if they're like more intelligent, for example, and they would like just betray you for like $5 or something, you know? That's like really not what we want whatsoever. Oh man, I have to just under these big trees now. But yeah, this is kind of, I don't know. This I'm just really rambling right now, but for some videos I try to put on like a character, because I didn't feel like validated enough, or like I was unsure if it was like the right thing to portray my character. But now it just, once I just didn't care about the camera and I just kept rolling, I'm just talking about whatever, you know. It's like way nicer because I think maybe this will actually help people more. It's like a more authentic approach to finding a solution to like societal problems. Ah, just really hitting me right now in my face. But yeah, I really want to build like a community on YouTube and help them. And because I remember when I was an atheist, it was actually in a Christian camp in Hawaii. Yeah, it's kind of like paradoxically. I don't know, I was kind of like resentful inside, I guess. And I did some things that feel right at first. For example, like when you manipulate people, when you just don't care about them, you put yourself on like the top of the world, you know. You're practicing vanity, all these bad things. And I can really tell you why it is bad, because you will feel so right in these moments, even though it's so wrong. For example, I just felt so good, but now looking back, I mean, might be wrong right now, of course. It's not like I'm, whatever. It's not like I'm the most right person, of course. But it just feels so right and like feels so tempting. But at the end, you will like see these people that you treated wrong, and you will think like, bro, they were actually so cool to you, and or maybe they weren't, but it's like better to not have hate against them, you know. And you would just see how good these people actually are, how cool you can be with them. It's like, that's the coolest thing about it, you know. You can make like so many, not friends, it's a strong word, but you can make like, you can just chill with these people, you know, and have a good time at least. Yeah, this is kind of what's on my mind. And also, I was kind of thinking about, I was in Italy with a friend, and we had this really rancid package of ground beef left. Fuck, it's raining all through now. And we were kind of thinking of just throwing it at this worker house at this camping place, because they were waking us up every morning at like 7 because they were so loud. But then I rethought, and he rethought as well, and it might be funny at first, and it might be funny, honestly, like overall it might be funny, but the problem is, like, you give hate this place in your heart, and you basically value them so high, you like mentally you put them in the position where they can like throw you off balance to a place where you want to like throw this meat at them that they have to clean up, blah blah blah, you know, at night. And I think that's the biggest problem. It's not like that you're doing something that's bad, but I think the problem is that you like open your heart to do more bad things for once, and twice you are, wait, I can't focus when like the rain is hitting on me all the time, man. Shit. And twice you're basically giving them this you're giving this topic this importance, you know. And if you just ignore now, like whatever, and you wake up and now like a note, or you dial your sleep back so you aren't tired at 7 anymore, um, then it's way better. You found a solution without like damaging other people, and they didn't have this importance anyway. Like even if they did this on purpose, they couldn't even annoy you, you know? And this could just start like a war where they're like extra loud or something in the morning or whatever. Like even if they didn't know who was it. Oh, it's awesome. Ugh, what what am I doing, man? Oh, but it's kind of cool, honestly. It's kind of nice.